How's it going, everyone? We good? I'm fantastic. I couldn't be better. It's Friday, work's over, school's out, but you couldn't give a shit about that, could you? This is what you've been waiting for all week. A nice juicy slab of no moving, scrolling or zooming to see if I can get any insane guesses. It's been a fortnight since that crazy New Zealand guess. Check it out if you haven't seen it. I'll put it in the description below. But now I'm melding it with a diverse world. So yeah, I haven't done it before. I've done no moving around, which I think's really fun. But this is a bit more of a challenge, isn't it? I think. And it's going to be even harder on a diverse world because you can't just assume that you're in Brazil. You can't just assume you're in South Africa. You could be anywhere, mate. Now, I'm doing it as a separate series, so I don't muddy up those classic scores. The legendary 22456, 22465. It's so legendary, I've forgotten it. Anyway, I want to keep them separate to keep the prestige of that score intact and set a new challenge for myself. It's as simple as that. Let's do it. My word, what will it bring this week? Oh, okay. What's that? We've got a shed. We've got a timber shed is what we've got. By the way, I will move around. You've been requesting that once I've made my guess, I can then move around afterwards because it's irrelevant. I've made my guess. So I will be doing that if I can remember. I don't know if I'll be able to remember. I'm so stuck. The force of habit is very strong. Okay. Now, we've got lots of stuff to go on here, which is very, very merciful. It's very lucky because I could just have a bush or a road or just one building, the side of that shed, knowing my luck. But we've got cars here. We've got a bit of writing, which I'm going to have to rear my head. I'm doing it now. I'm having a look. It's something like Allcott, which is kind of British, but we're definitely not in Britain. 100% not. We're more likely to be in Japan than Britain here. So the cars look is interesting. So tempted to zoom in on them. Don't they all look Japanese? I mean, I don't know. They kind of look Japanese, but I can't really tell the makes. I mean, do you remember in Iceland? Okay, couple of things here. Did anyone see the insane guess on my 10 country challenge? I think it was the 9th one to make it 9. It was very tense. I was in a similar situation to this. I could see cars that looked a bit Japanese, and I could also see terrain which looked like Iceland or something like that, or Faroe Islands. And then there was one bit of language, and it was English style words. So and we're in that situation again. So I'd be inclined to go Iceland here. Yeah, maybe they import a lot of Japanese cars. I'm not quite sure. I can't think of a better option to go for. So I'm going to get in on the map. I'm going to pick Iceland, and I am going to go near Reykjavik because it's by far the most built-up place. So it makes sense for me to go there. I'm even going to go not too far from where I went before. I don't know. I don't know where to click. Let's just go there. I don't know. And then now, that is my final guess. I am forbidden to make another guess, but I'm now unforbidden to move. So let's move, and let's see what the clues are. We could very quickly debunk Iceland here, potentially. Well, we've got a white woman. She's definitely not Japanese. What else have we got? We've got green flags. Oh, no. Look, it is Japan. You stupid boy. I don't believe it. Wait, so she is Japanese? I guess she is, yeah. I mean, they're not that dark, are they? She just looked, I don't know, kind of broad for a Jap. And pale. She was paler than your average Jap. Panese, whatever. Right, we're in Japan then. We can make this guess and we can be pretty sure that it's a shit one. Here we go. Oh, look at that, 74 points. Did I tell you I was aiming for a total of 500 points? I didn't mention that, did I? Uh, okay, so that makes it interesting, doesn't it? Being able to move after I've made my guess. Um, but it's a double-edged coin, double-edged sword, isn't it? It could either be like really disappointing or really good, I guess. But I'm yet to experience that. Here we go, next round. Okay, just a road this time, but at least we can see the road, and we can also see some foliage, a little field in the background. We can see grass, and we can see a couple of cars, but mainly just one. We're driving on the right side of the road. The sun looks to be, not sure. It's kind of up at the top and kind of west. So that's not enough. It's not enough to go on. Kind of looks like Europe, this does, but I don't know whereabouts. Could be Spain, could be Turkey, could be... Who knows? Is that a sign in the distance? I think it is. I think it's a big brown sign. Could be France. Could be a lot of things, couldn't it, this? Let's have a look in the old map. God. Could be Czech Republic. The foliage can't be that far south. It can't be Italy or the south of France. I don't think it could be Spain. I just don't think so. We're looking at France. We're looking at Germany possibly, but Germany is mainly in the cities, so I'm going to rule that out. Could be Poland or Czech Republic. So what do I go for? There's mountains dotted around. Could be Hungary, Romania, to be fair. Wow, God. What do I think it's most likely to be? Well, it's the sign as well. It's a good sign. Oh, friggin' hell. Let's have a look at the Czech Republic, see if there's any flat bits with mountains in the distance. That looks too hilly. What about that? Could be on there, couldn't we? Oh, do you know what? I'm going to go there. Screw it. And hopefully there's a mountain in the background. Where is the mountain? It's to the north. We're facing north. This is the problem, so we can't be on that road. Could be there. Could be there. Very unlikely, though. Oh, screw it. Let's go there. Macedonia. Well, I never. Didn't even mention that one. Why would you? Why would you mention Macedonia? My God. Good road, to be fair. And a nice place, by the looks of it. I thought it was more mountainous, to be fair. I'm not using that as an excuse as why I didn't click there. Crap, I forgot to look around. Let's move on. It's all going to pot. Here we go. Okay, sortie di what? Sortie di camion. I'm not very good at French. Probably because I don't like it. Right. Could we be in France or could we be in Luxembourg? This is the question. Last time we had Luxembourg, didn't we? So, what do we do? What do we do? Well, it's a diverse world. This is what confuses you. I might go for Luxembourg, you know. At least if I go there, I'm not far from France. And it's definitely the north of France we're in. We're not in the south. Oh, I might just go for the north of France, you know. But it is tempting to go for Luxembourg. Oh, decisions. I'm going for Luxembourg. It looks like it, to be fair. So, here we go. Let's go here. Along this road, just here. That correlates, kind of. Now, let's move around and have a look. We've got something. Beckerich. That sounds kind of German, which is good. That is promising. So that would tell us we're in Luxembourg. Beckerich. Where is it, though? There's no point me finding it unless I can have a quick scan for it. I can't see it anywhere near where I've clicked. But I'm fairly confident with the yellow sign. The 301. Didn't I have the 301 in that other round? Wasn't it up here somewhere? Oh, I had the 3 something. I won't look for much longer, folks, but I've clicked amongst the 3s. So let's make the guess. Let's see what happens. Oh, I can move a bit more too. But I think that's... Oh, yeah, look at that. Look at that. We've just come out of the town, in actual fact, of Hovelangi. So, yeah, let's make the guess and see how many miles we were. I'm saying 15 miles. Here we go. 9.2. Come on. It's actually not near Germany. It's by Belgium, in actual fact, but it's closer to France than Germany. There it is. Hovelangi kind of sounds Belgian, doesn't it? But 9.2 miles, that's mad. That is a mad. That's because I didn't have the sign, did I, to go on. 4960. Just madness. I mean, what did sway me was that I have been getting Luxembourg a fair bit on a diverse world, but hey, still had to get fairly close, didn't I? And that I did. Let's play the next one. Thank you for this suggestion to be able to move around. Oh, God, what's this? What is this? We've got German-looking writing over here. Wiedmann and Vince. In case you didn't hear me, Wiedmann and Vince. I mean, it's a German-sounding company. Could it be Jewish? Wiedmann and Vince. Could that be Jewish? Could we be in Israel here? I would say, well, you're not going to get that in an Arabic country, are you? Much more likely to be Israel, but I don't know. I haven't, you know, even on this, I haven't been there hardly at all. Definitely not in real life. Let's have a look. I don't know what I'm looking out for here. I mean, what are the cars? The cars are not going to sway too much. A German, a Mercedes. We've got Mercedeses everywhere. And the woman driving this car, let's have a look. I can't tell actually whether it's a woman or a man, but if that is their skin, their face, they look quite pale. Yeah, I think all things considered here, and there ain't a lot to consider, I've got to go for Israel. And if I'm wrong, so be it. So where do I go? I get the feeling we're a bit further inland. Could we be in Jerusalem? Could we be in Nazareth? Such mysterious places. Well, it's a diverse world. I'm going Nazareth. Fuck it. Who would have ever thought I'd pick Nazareth? So let's go here. And then that is my final guess. And now I'm going to move around. Here we go. See if I'm quickly debunked like I was in Iceland. Or Japan, rather. Here we go then. I can zoom into that. That's a lorry. It's a lorry. It's not. I thought it was part of the building. Could I only see that? No, I don't know. Either way, I didn't realise it was a lorry. So it has travelled potentially from Germany. Oh, okay. What have we got here? We've got loads of cars that we can potentially look at. I don't know. Can you tell a Jew from a Muslim just by looking at them through the car window? I don't know. I think I'd offend people if I said you could, and I'd offend people if I said you couldn't. So, you know, damned if you do, damned if you don't. There's nothing really here to tell me. There's another thing that kind of isn't Arabic. So, like, I'm thinking Lebanon or Israel. I don't know. Let's make the guess and find out. Here goes nothing. Ooh, wow. Look at that. So we were in Muslim land. We were in Jordan. But somehow, I was 67 miles away. That is insane. 4715 points. What a whopper. That's mad. We were on the outskirts of Amman, which is the capital of Jordan. Right on the outskirts, in fact. And there was a real variety of writing. In fact, I didn't see any Arabic writing. Pretty mad. Last round, guys. What's the score? 12,826. Well, if we can try and get 18,000, that will be fab. Okay, what have we got here? Looks like it could be Czech Republic, perhaps. Could be Ukraine. Could be Poland. Oh, I want to zoom in on the cars, but I'm not allowed. It's naughty. I can't get told off. Yeah, it kind of stinks of Czech Republic, but I don't think that's possible. I think the smells of the Czech Republic are very similar to the Slovakian smells and the Polish smells. I'm metaphorically speaking, of course, but you could theoretically carry that metaphor over to the individual meat stew, the goulash of each country, if you like. Very deep stuff. Yeah, I'll go for Czech Republic. Fuck it. Could be Slovenia, could be Slovakia, could be a number of places, as I always ramble on about. So I will go for... Could it be Slovenia? Let's have a look. Nah. Well, it could, but I'm not going to go for it. I'm going to go for Los Checos Republicos. And... I don't know. I'll go over here, shall I? Why not? Let's go here in Starich, and then let's move. That's my final guess. Do we have any Skodas to make me feel better? We have a Volvo. Not sure what that is. Is it a Hyundai? Not too sure. We've got writing here. We've got a signpost here. Can't read any of it. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, these signs and stuff you don't really get in, like, Germany. Oh, don't say we're in Sweden. We could be in Sweden. We very easily could be. There's a lot of Volvos. There's a suspicious amount of Volvos here, and I'm not liking it. I do like Volvos, for the record, but not in this situation. I don't know. Nah, this can't be Sweden. Surely not. Or can it? Oh my god. I'm so confused. Right, we've got to make our selection. Well, we've made the selection. We've just got to actually click. Here we go. Fingers crossed. It was Sweden. I don't bloody believe it. Oh, man. Southern Sweden, of course, you get the foliage that isn't pine. It's more similar to Europe. Where were we? At Viterberg. So if you're from there, fuck you. Just kidding. 2980 was the score. How have I managed to mix up Sweden with Czech Republic? I'm not quite sure. It looks quite old, though. The buildings looked old. Can someone tell me? Can someone reassure me that that's an old place and it's incredibly rare to find that in Sweden? Usually get the wooden, red ones. Where were they? Where were they, man? Anyway, let's view the summary. Thoroughly enjoyed that. The Iceland guess, we'll just kind of get that off the screen, shall we? We've also got these two guesses here, which kind of link onto each other to form one massive line. But we had two pretty stonking ones. We had Luxembourg and we had Jordan. And I must apologise again for mixing the two places up. Although I don't think Israel really have beef with Jordan. I think it's mainly Palestine. So I'm going to shut up. Anyway, thanks for watching, folks. Keep tuning in. Please spread the word. If each one of you little cherubs shared one of these videos on your Facebook, it will do me the world of good, and that can only benefit you. Thanks again, guys. See you next week. Take care. Ta-da.